Today I aim to find and photograph some tree creepers. So I've arrived here at Caerlaverock Nature Reserve. So at the edge of the reserve there's a woodland, there's an oak woodland, and that should be the ideal habitat to find some tree creepers. So I think we've just come across a flock of bird species here in the wood. You could definitely hear several different species. I think there was some tits and chaffinch. I think as well some tree creepers. Very high pitched blackbird. And I could hear them coming through the woodland here. I kind of lost them. I never quite got a visual on them, and they kind of drifted past me, so I think they went that way. We're going to head a little bit in this direction, see if we can pick them up again. Here at the reserve, this is a semi-ancient woodland, and it has quite mature old trees in it, which is ideal for the tree creeper. We've got oak species, ash, birch, and all very quite mature, older species that will host a lot more invertebrates. There'll be a lot more biodiversity here. Right. It's a flock of long-tailed tits up there. Not what I'm after, but they're a great looking species. I wouldn't mind getting some photos of them. They also have quite a high-pitched song or call, so I may have picked up that instead. I'm a little bit rusty. Every year you go, like once you get into your bird songs, every year you get a little bit rusty in the winter time, and you start picking them up in springtime again when everything starts to sing. And I need to check out my app though. I use the Collins Bird app for. Basically, it's a great way to identify species in northern or in Europe and Northern Africa. So it's like ideal for the UK, and that one also has calls and songs on it, so I can double check. Well, that's a long-tailed tit. I don't know if you can hear that. And I can see them as well, just jumping through the branches, and you just see that like a little ball with a long tail just flittering about. So they're quite distinctive. They always travel in little family flocks of long-tailed tits. They're such a cool looking bird. There's something really special about walking through these forests in winter. Something can seem completely empty of life and not a sound around. No bird sounds, no animal sounds, nothing. It's such a nice and refreshing place to come to though. Just relax, look for some wildlife, hopefully take some photos. Now just walking a little bit in a forest like this, and you might think that there's no birds around. Where are they all? And it's true, they don't make as much noise as during the summer months or breeding months in spring, but they're around. But in winter they tend to flock. Woodland birds tend to gather flocks with just several different species in the same flock. And they kind of hunt together. And it's one way it's probably a way of finding food sources together, because they all hunt in various niches, so they're not really competing with each other. But the major reason though is for protection. and protection against birds of prey or any kind of predators like a fox. Because all the birds, all the different species here that flock together, they know each other's alarm call. So just so many more birds to keep watch. And as soon as one of them gives the alarm call, everyone's alert. So walking around this forest, where are they all? Well, they're just in one bigger flock. So once you hear maybe a couple of little calls, you're very likely to find a flock of quite a few species. So though I'm looking for the treecreeper, and that's what I'm here to photograph, I'm listening out for all bird calls, and especially if I hear some tits, some blue tit, grey tits, gold tits. They all travel around these flocks together, so if I find one of them, I'm likely to find them all. It just gives me a kind of nice way to just walk in the woods. It's just very nice, relaxing, take it all in, and just listen out. And once I find them, hopefully we can get some good photos. For a few hours now, nothing. All of a sudden, she just exploded. Now I've got a nuthatch up in the tree here. Got a few tree creepers further in. Also a woodpecker, a jay. Something that just moves up around them, close in to the trunk. Very often you'll see a flash of white. It's got a white belly, so every time it goes around and you see it from the side, you'll see that white. And that's how you often see it, because it's quite camouflaged on the back. It's been quite a morning. It's about 1 o'clock now. I've been here for four and a half hours or so. I've had the tree creepers a couple of times in the middle of the forest. Never got a very good view of it though. And just as I was heading back now to go get some lunch, a flock I ran into a flock just here. I got a tree creeper flying in amongst the branches here, so I'm hopeful that I got a couple of good shots of it just now. If not, I'll be back out again, but I'll show you guys what I got today anyways. That's probably the last video for me here in Dumfries. I'm heading on. I'm going to Carlisle after this, so not too far away, and one particular thing I'm going to be going for there is Gretna Green to go see the starling murmuration. So hopefully a video will come on that really soon. And I really appreciate all the new subscribers, all the old subscribers. Really appreciate everybody watching these episodes. I'm having so much fun making them. So thank you everyone so much for checking out these videos, and I will see you in the next one.